The Weeknd is through with the Grammys. He no longer wants to have anything to do with them. He is boycotting them, and he will not submit his music in the future for consideration. Now, this comes after the fact that he was just snubbed on his last album, an album that I don't remember the name of it right now because I'm not a big Weeknd fan, and I make no apologies about that. He also is a 3-time Grammy winner. Certain people think, or some people think, that the timing on this is a little bit shaky. Let's get into it. And now I'm with you on it. You know, I'm definitely with him on this crusade and on this path of boycotting the Grammys because they do some shenanigans. But I don't really remember, somebody correct me in the comments, but I don't know if I remember a time where you were saying this when you were winning them. Now, you've won 3 of them already, and you know, seemingly deserve those 3. And so now that you were snubbed on this last album, you are saying, fuck the Grammys, and something needs to be done about it. So again, I agree with his crusade. I agree with the reason behind him wanting to do it, but the timing on it is a little bit shaky. What do you guys think? I'm interested to know what you guys think, because just because I'm not a big Weeknd fan doesn't mean that I don't understand his plight and understand that the reason behind that he's doing it, because the Grammys have always kind of been on the fence of, yeah, you know, they're the highest awards you can win as far as the music is concerned, but there is a committee that votes on who will receive the nomination and who will ultimately receive the award. And those people, as we know, just like the Oscars and every other award show, really are out of touch. So I get what he's saying. I understand what he's saying. I agree with what he's saying. But the timing on him saying it is what is rubbing people the wrong way. So many artists have done this throughout history. You know, I don't know if anyone has boycotted it and said, I'm no longer submitting my work to the Grammys to be considered. I think some people have been vocal about it and saying, you know, we need to boycott the Grammys. We need to, you know, things need to be put back in place. We need to do the right thing. But I think I heard, now I don't know, don't quote me, but I think Jay-Z tried that. He did that for a while, but then pulled it back. I'm not really sure. I have to fact check that and see, but I did hear that once before. So if you guys know that, let me know if that's true too. But again, I get what he's saying, but I don't know, something about the timing of it all. But then again, it's kind of like, when is the right time, right? You know, he is making a stand. You know, he is putting his flag in the sand and saying this should no longer happen. But, you know, he's doing that because he himself was snubbed from the Grammys. This is not, in my mind, this is not something that he's doing for the artistry, for the artists, the other artists that have gone through this. Something inside of me tells me this is selfish, you know, and that's okay. You know, when it happens to you, this is when it hits home, and that's when people stand up and do something about things when it's at their front doorstep. But when it's not, you're happily attending, you're happily performing, and you're happily accepting these gold statues or these gold trophies. So drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. If you're not following me on Instagram, do so at Entertainment Takeover, all one word, _ follow me there for any sort of updates and everything that I kind of talk about here. And yeah, let's talk about this, because I'm really curious to see what you guys say. Should we be giving the Weeknd a pass to say, hey, we understand it, we're riding with you? Or are we saying you don't care, you didn't care about this subject until it happened to you? Let's talk about it.